Hello, and welcome back to part two of episode 6 of Below the Shoreline. We are back. We're in the marsh. It's a real old fun time. Everyone's having a good time. No one is displeased.
Just a jolly walk.
Just a jolly walk
Just a
through.
party in the marsh, you know.
Party in the marsh. Now, as you guys are making your way towards Fennback Fort, which you know to be where the Lost Men live, I heard some whispers about doing reconnaissance or setting traps. Do you guys want to discuss that at all?
I would like to roll just to see if I know anything about any of the things described to us that we're about to body.
For sure. Choose one for me.
So Shambling Mound, Frog Boys, and
then hags, green hags.
I think Calanthe, being a superstitious person, as a person who's lived on the sea, probably is most interested in the hag, because hags are probably in the realm of stories that they've actually heard about.
Yeah. Roll me a animal handling check or nature check. I'll say either of those two.
Okay.
And then if y'all want to ask anything else about any other creatures, let me know.
Oh, that was almost good. So that's a 12.
Okay. I thought you were about to say 2, and I was going to be like, I don't know what I can give you with a 2. So you know that they are pretty strong, move at basically a normal speed. I think the thing that you would probably have heard most, that was most prescient in your mind, is that they have a kind of innate spell casting ability.
Okay.
So that's something that they can do, but they're also physical fighters as well. I think with a 13, yeah, go ahead.
These are green hags.
Yes.
As described to us, if you will.
Yes.
Okay.
Is there anything else I can tell you? Yeah. They can change their appearance is something that you would know, but that kind of goes along with the spell casting. Anybody else wanna look into anything?
I did the frogs already, so I'm good.
That's true. Marius or Bene?
Can I inspect the marsh for kind of like where we could possibly put like a trap of some kind? Like,
yeah, definitely. You go ahead and roll a nature check for me, and I'll just say as you do that, Quincy leads you out into this through the kind of path. Ooh, I'm excited to hear what this is. He leads you through these paths into this
7.
big opening. A 7? Oh no. Well,
I rolled a 5, and actually no, I'm sorry, 10.
Hey,
oh, that's pretty good. Okay.
Average.
So you guys walk out into this clearing, and Bene, you've definitely been here before because you've spent a lot of time in the marsh. I don't know about the rest of you guys. I'm not even sure if Marius would have been taken out here on a tour just because it's so weird, and the Lost Men are so weird. But it's these 3 kind of treehouse-esque formations that are up on kind of pillars, which each have bridges leading off of them to kind of this central platform, which is kind of a load-bearing platform. And then there's a ramp that kind of leads down off of it. And Bene, as you're looking around, you've been here before, you think that there are places, what's noticeable to you is that the water and the surrounding marsh water, which is normally kind of tepid and just kind of stale marsh water, is bubbling. And it looks like super duper acidic. So you would normally think about putting some kind of traps in the water surrounding the main pillars that support this structure, but it just seems a little bit too acidic for that. You also see as the Lost Men have said, that the general tree line has lowered a lot, and you can see that the structures themselves that the Lost Men live on have been lowering slowly more and more into the ground and are kind of getting eroded as time goes on. You can also see places where it looks like monsters have been biting or gnawing at the supports for the structures.
Gotcha.
Yes.
So the water is not black ick, it's just yuckier water.
It makes way more sense for it to be black ick, and I just didn't think about that, so it's absolutely black ick.
Okay.
But it doesn't seem like, as opposed to the other black ick that you've kind of messed around with, we'll say that it's mixed with the moldy kind of swamp water. And so you don't think that you can like dive into the black ick and go into a different world or whatever. How it's manifesting right now in front of you is how it is. Mm-hmm. It's just kind of become this acidic, corrosive kind of thing.
Are there normal marsh creatures? Are there like frogs, little hoppy frogs, normal ones running around, or?
No, it seems weirdly devoid of life. It's actually very silent all around you, except you hear kind of a horn call as this one ramp is lowered down onto where the Lost Men usually enter. And you see the other 4 Lost Men, because 2 of them have been taken to the door. Mm-hmm. I don't know if you would know all of them, but there's, of course, Quincy Quagmire. There's Yanni Johnny, who hits you guys with a... And then there's also Beater Ban, Tinker Yell, and Old Friend. And they're just these kind of children who all have different scars all over their body. They look like they've been through it, and they're wearing a mix of both clothes that they've kind of made through collecting different resources from the marsh, as well as some tailored in old pirates' clothes. That was probably their clothes before. And Quincy goes, "Well, I brought them." So yeah, do you guys want to enter into the fort itself?
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you guys enter. Shayna's kind of looking around like, I wanted to help the Drylanders. This is way weirder than I was expecting.
Literal fish out of water situation.
Literal fish out of water situation. But the Azahk'Mar take it in stride and kind of go up the ramp, introduce themselves to each. Oh,
it's not just her.
Lost Men. No, there's she has a small squad. I would say there's probably 5 of them. Functionally in combat, they're going to operate as one person, and so will the Lost Men. But yeah, there's about 5 of them. They all introduce themselves to the Lost Men, who are just I've never. Beater Band goes like, "Oh, I've never met you guys like you before. I always go to the dock, and you guys don't want to hang out. So it's nice that you guys are here."
Yes, well, things change, hopefully for the better.
Hey, Qell, it's good to see you.
I have goggles of night.
Yes, you do.
I forgot I had them. Do they just give me night vision?
Hmm? You have dark vision. Yeah.
Dark vision.
Yeah.
That's what it is. I know D&D.
No, I do as well. I swear I know D&D. Despite the fact that I can just absolutely ruin my monsters. But what was I going to say? Oh, as you guys are entering, you guys look around and there's kind of these 3 main living areas. There's the one directly in front of you is kind of a bedroom. There's a bunch of different cots as well as hanging hammocks. That's what those are called. Then there's kind of a dining and food preparation area as well as a living area. But it's very the Lost Boys and Hook. Mm-hmm. Ramshackle. You see kind of some Rube Goldberg machine-esque things that are just used for general living. Mm-hmm. And Quincy goes, "Well, welcome to Fennback Fort. It looks like the sun will be setting in like 3 hours. So, let's go get ready.
Just gonna vibe for 3 hours.
Yeah. Just vibe out. I mean, you guys can try to set traps if you want.
Oh, I do have to finish my spells. Oh shit.
Oh,
Qell
that's
knows
true.
nothing
Okay,
about
so you're
setting traps, so I'm not gonna.
You're vibing with the spells.
I think he's looking around trying to find frogs and things and realizing that there's none after like an hour is just like, well, and then just waits.
Was worth a try. Marius, go ahead and roll me an investigation check, please. Or perception,
Okay.
one of those two.
Let's see it. What is 18?
Ooh, la la. Okay. So
Okay.
you're kind of just poking around, I don't think Marius has been in a place like this before, so poking around this very ramshackle fort. And you see off in the corner of the kind of bedroom area, near a bunch of other just kind of loose trunks and stuff, you see a trunk that has a fishing hook on it. And it looks mighty similar to the last key you have on the key ring. So do you want to go over there and investigate it? You go over there, you try to put the key in the lock, and Tinker Yell puts his foot down on the chest and is like, "Hey, whoa, what are you doing there?"
Just checking to see if this is a kind of magical keychain. And
Yeah.
I was checking to see if it could open this. I mean, seems like it's fishing equipment or something.
Yeah, there's a lot of magic shit on this island. We haven't been able to open this yet, and it's great that you've come here with apparently the key. But I will say that just to sweeten the deal a little bit, we're gonna have to wait till after we kill all the things that have tried to murder us for the past few nights for you to like get a look-see at what's in there.
Are you withholding the loot from me?
Pre-battle, yes.
To motivate
Absolutely.
me? You understand?
Hmm.
Do you think I'm gonna run away or something?
I don't know. I don't know you.
I like hold up the mark on my hand. Like, what do you think I'm gonna do?
Okay, look. I was a pirate. This is part of my piratical tendencies.
Okay.
I just kind of.
No, I get it. I know. I've met plenty of pirates. I get it.
Sure that you don't leave, but I will say, if you want to open it up a little bit and take like one thing out, you can if you want.
Wait, okay. Hold on a second. I'm confused here.
Yeah. It's
Does
an
this
appetizer.
belong to you?
It belongs to us in that we found it on the bottom of the ocean. And then to all of us, the Lost Men, we found it on the bottom of the ocean, and we just kind of like grabbed it. It looked like it had been there for a while, but then we brought it back here, and we couldn't get it open, so it's just kind of sat there. It's a good. Seat. I sat on it quite a bit.
If I can open it, wouldn't that show that this is my chest because I have the key to it?
That's pretty sound logic, I guess.
You got me there.
But just because you have a key to a lock doesn't mean that that's your door, you know? Bada bing.
But I've been given access to it. I would presume that somehow I...
They're driving a pretty hard bargain.
Got the authority to obtain the key in the first place.
Hold on. Let me just kind of confer with the rest of the guys.
Okay.
They all huddle in the corner, and you hear like, whisper, 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 whisper. They'll nod. Turn back to you and say, you can open it.
I open it.
But, depending on what's inside, we might not let you leave with some of it. We've got a business to uphold, by which I mean our lifestyle.
Y'all live in a marsh.
You live in a marsh.
I really don't.
Yeah,
You live
he
near a
literally
marsh?
doesn't, and you literally do.
Yeah.
Fine. Okay, open it up.
I still don't understand what legal claim you have to the contents of this box.
You ever heard of finders, keepers, losers, weepers?
It's pirate logic.
But you will never be able to open this because I have the key. So it's essentially
it's
useless
the principle
to you.
of the. It's the principle.
It is
of the
only
thing.
valuable to me, the individual who has acquired the key in the first place.
But you never know what could
The
be
closest,
inside.
the closest anybody has to some semblance of proof of ownership over this.
I get it. You have the key. It's great. Open up the chest. Let's see what happens.
All right,
do you
let's
go
see
for
what
it?
happens.
Okay.
Yeah.
You open it up, and it just looks. What was that?
It's a mimic.
It's a mimic. Yeah. No. We're done with mimics. It looks like just a traveling chest. You start to dig through it a little bit. You see some cloaks, and you see kind of a notebook. Do you want to take the notebook out? There's like a spyglass. There's a bunch of different stuff.
I pick up the spyglass.
Okay.
I'm gonna just give it a test.
You give it a test. It's the lens at the foremost part is cracked. So it's giving you a shattered image as you look through it. But you see on the side some initials, and I don't think I actually came up with this name yet. So give me a second. So you look in the cover, and it says this is the journal of Priam Soldegast Lochloe. And you know that is the name of the first mate of Gwenross Rubychin, the famed explorer who went about trying to return all these different mythological and historical items to their rightful lands.
Right.
A kind of mystery that kind of surrounded Rubychin's ultimate execution and demise was that it seemed like at some point her first mate or somebody had turned on her and perhaps wanted to take a selection of magical items for themselves. And as you're reading through this, you seem to kind of be able to piece this together of Priam was someone that Gwenross Rubychin had known her whole life. They had traveled all over together, and he was never really super aligned with her belief that these historical items should be returned because they, at the end of the day, they are pirates, and the piratical code is just to keep finders keepers. Keep whatever you find or take. Exactly. And so it seems that there were these 4 legendary magical items that it was kind of like her final haul was to return these 4 things to their individual countries of origin. And he knew that this was going to be the only time that he could secure those. So he kind of was able to convince the rest of the crew that they are pirates. What are pirates to do except take what's theirs? But Gwenross kind of caught wind of this and dipped on them. And so he figured out that she was headed to Maralone and was able to send someone ahead to inform the local authorities in Fushan that this pirate was going to be coming. She was captured because of that, and then it kind of just leaves off. It doesn't really say where he goes or what he does, but he did send her essentially to her execution and is still on the hunt for these items. And that's basically what you get out of that.
Rude gentleman.
A rude gentleman indeed.
Can't trust no man.
Rough and tumble.
No.
Rude boy.
So Tinker yells like, so is there anything interesting in that book?
Not really. I just kind of pack it into my bag.
Hell yeah.
Mm-hmm. I don't really like reading anyway, so it's fine. And most of the other things that you see in there, there's some gold. There's some like minor amounts of items that are worth something, but this seemed just like a traveling chest that he kind of disregarded and kind of just left out to sea.
Well, the rest in here is all yours.
Oh, thanks. Okay. And the lost men kind of set on it and just start digging through. Now, do you guys want to set up any traps or anything, or do you just want to kind of yada yada into the actual encounter?
I don't have any traps.
I don't
That's
think
fair.
any of us have the capability to do that.
That's
I
fair.
don't have any things.
No rogues.
I am
No
trained in
rogue.
survival, so I might scope around while I'm looking for frogs, and look for like tracks instead, and see if I can tell where they might be coming from.
Ooh.
You can see tracks from what you imagine were the previous encounters of the lost men with these things, and it seems as if they kind of coalesced out of the ground and then just started walking ceaselessly towards the fort. They seem as if they're being birthed through this black sludge and all that.
I got a 22 on my survival check.
Survival check. Okay. Let's say, what kind of trap could you set up with a 22 on a survival check?
Maybe something with the Molotov cocktail?
Yeah, I think that's a good call. Maybe you set up, you're able to set up some tripwire that hangs just over the kind of water's edge, that when they walk over it, it creates... the Molotov cocktail swings down and hits whoever was traversing that particular area.
As I set it up, I go, good health.
That's really good. I love that. So let me set up those lines then really quick. So
About what time do we have an idea about like when the monsters are going to come out and
as the sun sets? So at about 8 p.m. You're probably closing in on 7 right now.
Okay. At like 7. Probably at like 8 on the dot. I'm gonna cast what's it called? I'm gonna cast True Seeing.
Hell
cool.
Yeah.
What does that do?
I put it in the chat.
Oh, perfect. Thank you. Spell gives you the willing creature you touch the ability to see things as they actually are. For the duration, the creature has true sight, notices secret doors hidden by magic, and can see into ethereal planes allowed to a range of 120 feet. That's going to be very useful for you.
I will
all right.
Ritual cast water breathing and water walk.
Perfect.
I think that's the only helpful thing that I could do.
Yeah, so as he's like doing that, you see like little kind of like sparks coming out of his hands, and he kind of like wipes his eyes, and all of a sudden they're like glowing, like kind of how they were before, but less sparkly and more of just like a ambient glow. Love that. That's super fucking tight. So as the sun begins to set, you guys take your positions in the I currently have you in the center of the fort, but you can set yourselves up wherever you would like to be. Hold up, I need to start recording in OBS. Perfect. Okay. So yeah, maneuver you guys wherever you want to be. As you are preparing yourselves, and the sun is just alighting behind the lower tree line, you see up from the marshish, black sludgy liquid
comes these bubbling, boiling frog people who just kind of shudder into place and go, and they have these big spears and start to walk towards y'all. Would everyone roll me initiative, please?
If I saw where they were gonna bubble out of, can I put myself like as close as I can be to where that would be?
Sure, yeah.
Where they would have
Yeah, go for it. They're all coming out from different places.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna
so near where any one of them.
That sounds good to me. So Marius, you got a 12 on initiative, is that correct?
Yeah, 12.
Okay, perfect. Bene, that's the 18.
14.
14, okay.
Damn. My initiative is gone up. Oh no. Okay. I forgot that my initiative went up because my dex went up.
Yeah.
So 17. 17 for me.
17. Perfect. And then Calanthe?
9.
9. Okay, got it.
9.
9.
That's fine.
Are they?
3 of these bullywugs, two of these bullywugs also rolled 9s, but I'm just going to assume that you're more dexterous than them. That seems to be what makes sense. Okay, and I need to roll for Shayna and the Azahk'Mar. We're going to be represented in one turn order. That's cocked. Okay, so
This is a tall map.
it's going to go
It's a square.
there. And then the Lost Men as well. Wow, Lost Men rolled very well. Okay.
I'll move myself when I see where they've.
Hopping into
that's where they
combat. Yeah, that's all where they are.
Oh, these are them.
And those
Yeah.
those red lines are also where the Molotov cocktails are set to go off.
Nice. Okay.
Just so you know.
I'll be over here with Benny then.
Okay, perfect.
Um,
Calanthe, do you want to move at all?
no, I'm gonna stay where I'm at because I can go pew pew.
Perfect. And you're with Shayna, who's backing you up.
Back
I'm
to
gonna
back,
move.
baby.
I'm gonna move the
Actually,
Lost Men probably a little bit over here. Yes.
nobody's over here.
Mhm.
Oh, they're over there. Okay.
So the Lost Men are this normal sized pirate guy, but just know they are very small boys. And they are actually first in our initiative order. So the Lost Men all line up and they're like, Quincy's like, all right, guys, prepare yourself. It's go time. They take out this just array of, each of them has a just beautifully crafted slingshot, and they're gonna all take attacks together on this guy that's down here. Ooh, and that's gonna hit. So I'm just gonna roll for all of their different attacks together. But it's only gonna be D4, so it's not gonna be a whole lot. They do a respectable 7 points of damage on this fellow down to our bottom right. He is sent reeling backwards, but being a frog, he bounces right back and goes and gets back into the battle. Moving right along, we actually move on to a bullywug's turn. These bully boys are going to be coming for you. So this one is actually going to start moving 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and start to climb towards Calanthe and Shayna. And they are going to, let's see if they can take an attack from where they are. Oh, they can't even move that far. They only have a movement of 20 feet, so they're probably actually like there. They do have a spear, so they are going to throw the spear at Calanthe. So get ready for this big spear action coming your way. Does a 9 hit?
No.
So this bullywug goes and throws its spear, and it just swings way too wide and just boom, lights right into the center structure of Fennback Fort. We move on to another Bullywug's turn. Surprisingly, these guys rolled pretty well on initiative. That is going to be number 4, which I believe is this one. So he's going to move 1, 2, and then cross the tripwire, which is going to make some fire happen. So I think he's going to get caught up. He's going to get caught up by the fact that he's engulfed in flames. What would we say a Molotov cocktail's radius would be? Because it is just going to stay on fire.
I'm sure it's
Like 20 feet, probably.
Yeah, that sounds right to me.
Because that's what is dangerous about them is the spread.
Exactly. Yeah. That's what I wanted to go for. So it's going to just end up. Come on, let me draw a little shape, a little color and shape. Be a friend, be a pal.
Hit Foo
Hello?
Fighters record, the color and the shape.
Why isn't it allowing me to do that? Sorry, I'm trying to just use new features on. There we go. Okay, so we're gonna say that square, that giant red square now is on fire. And it's not gonna spread a whole lot out of there, but the Bullywug, even if it moves forward to its full thing, will not be able to escape. So it is gonna take, let's say, it's a D6 for a Molotov cocktail. It's gonna take a D6 at the end of its turn. That's 5 points of damage as these expertly set traps go off. Now we move on down to Qell.
If I try to attack this man that's in the fire, am I gonna get on fire? If I stay outside of it?
Try it and find out. If you stay
Yeah, that's
outside it,
fair.
you'll probably be fine.
That's fair. Okay. Yeah.
He is below you, I'll say. He's not a great distance below you, but he is below you. Because you're on a raised platform.
The material underneath these platforms, how far down is that? And is it walkable on? I mean, they're doing it.
You mean... Wait, what do you mean?
Like underneath the platform that we're on, how far down to the ground is it?
It's at this point probably only about 10 feet or so.
And it's solid ground?
No, it's going into that gunky, corrosive water.
For us it is, though, because I have
see.
water walk up.
Yeah. That's true.
Okay.
I will say it's probably difficult terrain, though.
That's fair.
Because it's
You know-
sludgy.
I'm actually gonna, as much as Qell wants to use his swords and his new powers, I'm gonna do something that's probably a little smarter for the moment. I'm gonna go back
Go for
over
it.
here a little bit. Make sure that I'm not in like hitting Calanthe range
Yeah.
by accident. Oh yeah, I'll go over here maybe. Is that viable? Yeah. And
Yeah.
that's
And you're right next to your sister.
Yeah.
Cute.
I'm sure that this man over here is less than 120 feet away from me, but let's find it. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. So
Okay.
I'm gonna toss some Eldritch Blasts at this man to
Do it.
try to do something.
Ruin this man's whole career.
Okay, that's
Go. Whap, whap, whap,
So
whap.
21 for the first.
21, that'll hit.
Uh,
On
you
these
sure?
frogmen, that'll absolutely hit. Yeah.
17
That'll hit.
on the second, and another 17.
That'll also hit.
Okay, so 3 Eldritch Blasts on this man. Oh, let me just grab 3 D10s.
Get those
do you need them?
3d10s.
I got.
All right.
I rolled 3 9s.
Oh.
Oh.
Qell, tell me how you eviscerate this frogman that's just appeared out of the water.
Hold on. 9 times 3 is.
It's 27. It's over
Plus
6 feet.
15 damage to all.
Plus
Okay.
15?
Well, yeah, because it's
Where
plus
does the
5
plus 15 come from?
because it's plus 5 to each hit. I add my charisma to each Eldritch Blast.
That's Eldritch Blast.
All right.
So it's 9 times
That's Eldritch
3.
Blast.
27 plus 15 is the total damage.
Yeah, I would say 42 probably does it for this guy.
So
I've even raised their HP a little
That's-
bit.
that's
and that
the
does it for this
gun.
guy.
So
That's
Qell
the
takes
gun.
his swords. He looks like he wants to jump down and fight this other guy in the fire,
Uh-huh.
but he looks around and he's like, you know what? Strategic decisions. He runs back over here. He throws these 3 Eldritch Blasts at this guy, and they seem to be enough to kill him, but like he's using his Kraken's Tooth each time. So he's pulling this guy 15 feet. As he hits him, those tentacles are emerging out from the like electric ball of water, and they're pulling him, and he wants to pull him across the Molotov line to ignite it. And I think he does do that still because he wants it to hit this guy if it can. So what he does is he just hurls these things out. But I guess this new resolve is manifesting, and like the balls of water that are coming out of these swords are just like crackling with this most like vibrant, like where it was kind of a pale blue light before, now it's just like white crackling electricity in these things. And he just pulls this guy. Oh, I can't move him. But he pulls this guy into the cocktail. The guy is already dead by the time he gets there, so he's just dragging a dead body, like a smoking body, into the Molotov line to set it off.
Oh my gosh.
Horrifying.
And then sets it off.
Human Torch.
Absolutely. Human Torch indeed. Yeah, so that'll do it for him. He's donezo. But let's make that Molotov cocktail area right there. Perfect. Do you want to do anything else in your turn?
No, I'm gonna say that was probably a bad strategic move because I thought that it was gonna the radius was gonna be somewhere else, and I'm fine with that because Qell is not a strategist. He thought he was doing a good.
Where did you
He's
think
pretty,
he was
but
gonna
he's dumb.
Yeah, I thought if I pulled him to the corner of it, which is the straight line to where I am from where he was, I think that the square would come up maybe this way and be 10, 20, and it would possibly hit this guy in the corner, but I think he's just out of range of
That
it.
might have been that might have not been what you wanted though, because it would have ignited the planks, which would have then spread.
Yeah, exactly.
This thing, yeah.
So it turned out good anyway. He ignited the thing because that was his plan in the first place to kill it.
Yeah.
He didn't realize his shit was going to be so strong, and that he killed it first. So he's
Hell
fine.
yeah.
We're good.
Okay. Perfect. Let's move along to Bene.
Oh,
You're chilling out in this one room. What do you want to do?
I think I'm gonna just, let's see. Are these like walls?
They are, but we're gonna say that they're not actually there. We're gonna say that they actually have like mosquito net things around each of these buildings, so you can maneuver through them.
Okay.
Would you be hopping onto the water then, or the fetid kind of surface of this marsh?
Yes.
Okay, gotcha.
I don't want to swim in it.
For sure, yeah. So you hop down there, you attack him. What kind of damage you want to do, or what kind of attack are you throwing out?
I'm gonna use my sword and see what I get. Nat 20. Crazy. Truly
good.
Crazy.
I'm glad it's happening. I'm glad this is happening.
Oh
First
my goodness.
roll.
First roll, hell yeah. My first roll this whole session that wasn't on camera wasn't at 20, so it's only fitting.
Okay. Okay, that's good. Need my calculator. I can't do basic math.
I feel it.
I get to add another die. Yes. Critical hit. Okay. 38 points of damage.
Oh yeah. I mean it's dead. How do you want to kill it?
I just like from running out in this room, I kind of just want to jump through it, like jump through the little window, whatever, and just run up to him on the water and just like slice him.
Like a samurai, like running and then jumping.
Yeah, I'm like
cutting across. Hell yeah.
Yeah, exactly. I'm like, it's like a Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon. If you've seen that film, where they like are running on water. I'm just like,
yep.
Cool. I mean, I have another attack.
You can do it if you want. I'm gonna say the surface of the water is difficult terrain though. So you'll have to move a little bit slower. But I would also allow you to climb back up if you wanted to.
Yeah, I'll just climb back in.
Okay, perfect.
Whoop. But I use 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40.
You have 40 speed? Wow.
Yeah, I have 40 speed. I have mobile.
Valid.
So I'm gonna. Yeah, I can switch weapons for another attack.
Yeah, for sure.
I'm gonna use my bow and I'm gonna try to hit him.
Okay, go for it. Roll me an attack, please.
That hits. I rolled an 18 on the die.
Yeah, that'll do it.
Plus 8.
Yeah. Plus 8. Wow.
Wait. Oh, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, okay, never mind. Okay, it's 11 points of damage.
That will do nicely. It takes those 11 points of damage. I maybe the arrow goes through like it's the left part of its chest or something. It goes,
right,
but it keeps kind of stumbling forward and trying to push itself towards you. Anything else?
And that's it for my turn.
Hell yes. Now we go on down to Marius.
Hey.
All right.
Hey.
So,
time for me to get reamed.
I'm not coming out the gate with call lightning, so don't worry.
Fair enough. And I respect you for that, Sam.
Yeah, I'm gonna switch it up a little bit.
Light up this
I'm gonna move 5, 10, 15. And then Marius kind of does one of these. And you see the little sparkies coming off. And then he goes, boom! Right at this guy.
Yeah. Number
this
1
guy here. And a guiding bolt juts out and have to make a spell attack.
Okay.
Can I do that just from? Oh, okay, yeah, sweet.
Oh, wow.
So that first number, 18.
That'll hit.
Mm-hmm.
That'll do nicely.
Wait, what is the?
So was that second roll a nat 20 then?
Yeah, it was.
The green, you got a plus 9 to it? God, crazy.
And so I did 28 radiant damage.
Marius, Lucius, you so-and-so. All right.
Right to the face.
In a 1-2 punch from Bene and Marius, Bene sends an arrow reeling to its shoulder and keeps trying to push forward, and then Marius walks out, just swagged out, and fucking boom! How does it look when it gets fried with that radiant damage?
It like it's like burnt chicken, like right away.
Love some burnt chicken.
Like flaky and like
finger looking good.
Yeah.
We eating frog legs tonight, boys. Is that the end of your turn, or do you want to do anything else?
I don't think I can do anything else. Let me double check real quick. What is that? Oh, okay. Yeah. All good. Moving on.
Okay, perfect. We move on down to number 3, Bullywug, which is right here. And he's going to move 1, 2, and start attacking the supports of this building right here.
Oh no!
Yes, sir. It's not going to be good. Hold on just a second. Okay. So he's gonna roll that attack. It's a nat 20 for this boy. That's what Mama likes. Indeed. So he is going to then do his. That one didn't throw a spear, so he's gonna attack with his spear, I think. With two hands, so he's gonna do 2 attacks with or he's gonna do 2d8 worth of damage. I'm just gonna roll that on my computer. All right. So that first attack. He hits for 2.
No.
Crit, but with a 1 on the damage die.
Yeah, crit on both damage. I rolled twice instead of doubling the one number and got a 1 both times. Oh God, why have you abandoned me? But he's gonna go in for the multi-attack. No, he gets one attack with his spear, and one attack with spear and 1 with bite. So he's gonna go in for the bite attack now.
Getting vicious.
Getting vicious, getting angry. Yeah, and that's a dirty 20, which is fine. We're fine with it.
We'll take it.
So he's going to do a total of 7 points of damage to this little mound thing. So that's going to go down. That is blockade.
Piece by piece.
Piece by piece. So that's going to be... Okay. And then we move on down to... Bada bing, bada boom. It is going to be, excuse me, I'm losing my place. Calanthe, hit it up.
So, all right. It's very warm.
Ladies.
This is itchy. Goodbye.
Oh no.
So.
Shoulder action.
Oh my God, the Catholic schools, they hate me.
Free mobility.
So. Can I see if I like kneel down or anything? Can I see where the two in the top left and the one who's attacking the support in the bottom right? Can I see them?
I don't, because I don't think you can see the one on the bottom right. Okay. I think you could. Maybe if you were to go more towards where Shayna is and lean down, you could see the one on the top left.
Go in between Sheena and Qell, maybe.
Basically, yeah. If you were to lean down, I think you can see from there. I think on the one to the bottom right, there's like a pillar directly obscuring that guy from you.
Okay. Would I incur any disadvantage from range at a prone position? Is that how that works?
I'm going to say if you can't see them, range of the throne. Do you mean it's too close for you to do the normal?
Well, because the one in the top left is on the ground and we're slightly upraised, right?
Yeah.
Because that central platform is not at water level. It's up.
No, it's not. It's
so I would have to sort of like get down somehow if I wanted to stay on this platform.
I'm gonna say that is at disadvantage, I think, because of how we're describing it right now. If you having to lean down and like you're not in your optimal position to attack.
Okay.
I will say that you could attack the one within the fire and be fine.
And the central platform is still that like 10-foot distance from the water surface.
Yes.
You know what? I don't care. So I am going to hop down. Just jump down, so I don't incur that disadvantage. But before I do, I'm gonna turn to Qell and say, "You never told me that Guardius was so polite." And I'm gonna cast Eldritch Blast at the one at the top left.
Okay, yeah, that sounds good to me. I love that. Roll for that attack.
So my spell attack is 1 plus my proficiency because I have shit charisma.
Got it. Okay.
Okay, so it's 3. Oh boy.
You get 3 attacks, right, with the Eldritch?
Oh, that's a natural 20. Yes, I do. And
good for you, bad for me.
That's an 8. Okay, this actually kind of worked out how I wanted.
Hell yeah. Okay.
I say that to Qell, and then I sort of try to do it like him, where I sort of like try to imitate how because you sort of do this when you chuck yours, right?
Yeah, well, he's doing it out of his sword, so he usually
Yeah, it's
he
like
scoops it out.
You
Yeah.
swing it. So
Yeah.
I think she tries to swing it as trying to figure it out how this is gonna work, and then for the last one, she's like, oh, "Fuck it," and takes out her gun and just shoots.
That's incredible. Roll damage.
Oh, damn, that's not as good as it could have been. So I'll roll again. So that's 7 points of thunder damage.
Oh, perfect.
So I assume Qell is like, what? And looks, and he sees unmistakably the power of Gordios coming out of Calanthe's flintlock pistol. But the main difference is where there is white hot lightning, there is more golden crackling, popping lightning. And hits that boy for 7.
Hits that boy for 7. Okay, perfect.
And then
I'll save my reaction to that for my turn.
and that's all. I mean, I guess I'll try to get back up, I think. Yeah, I'll try to get back. I'll try to get up.
Did you cast Water Walk on the Lost Men?
Yes.
Oh, really? Okay, perfect.
I don't know. I don't know how many water walk. There's a limited number, I think.
We'll functionally say we'll fudge the rules and say functionally they're functioning as one entity.
Yeah. Well, it's up to 10, so most everyone, anyways, would get it.
Okay, perfect. Sounds good. Is that the end of your turn?
Yes.
Perfect. Okay. So now it is Shayna's turn, and Shayna's gonna take out the bow that her brother was so kind as to give her and hop down here. Take a look at the bad boy that Calanthe just set some sizzling energy into, and she'll look at Calanthe and go, "Gifts of Gordios are many," and then take a shot with her longbow.
Hell yeah! Hell yeah!
And this is the one that's got the water arrows.
Ooh.
Yeah.
And that is that's gonna hit. Yeah, definitely. And 1d8 piercing. She only hits it for 5, but that's still a goodly amount, and this thing is looking Shrek.
Oh, I'm so dumb.
What?
I rolled a d8 instead of a d10. Hold
Oh,
on.
do you want to? Yeah.
Okay. So that's 9 instead of 7.
Okay. It's still up, but it's looking more damage than it was previously. Now we move on down to its turn. Actually, it finally gets to make a move. So this bullywug is going to also kind of come up here and attack.
Show me your moves.
Show me your moves and attack this fortification. It's gonna roll that d20. Oh, it's got a dirty 19. No, natural 19. And that is going to be with the spear. It is 1d8. Okay. Okay, and then it's going to go ahead and follow up with its bite attack. Did a little bit of damage on... Nat 20! Fuck you!
Danger.
Love to see the girl boss winning! Okay. Sorry, my brain is erupting with serotonin and I'm trying to remember how to...
I mean, after the battles you've had where you just rolled like shit, you deserve it.
Thank you, I appreciate. I feel very validated.
The Slay Queens and all of the Yasses.
Yes. Slay. And it does 6 points of damage. But
hell yeah.
it's enough. That took off a fifth of those things' health. So we then move on down to, that's pretty much all I can do. We move back up to the Lost Men, who are gonna just hop down here and be like, "Hey, don't fuck our shit." And then attack these guys with. They'll move back a little bit and attack with the slingshots again. So we'll roll their d20. That will also hit, and they do 4 points of damage. And that is number 3 of those guys. It's looking pretty brutalized after getting all these different hits from the Lost Men. But at the end of their turn, we move on down to this fellow, number 4. He's able to move 1, 2. Yeah, he's just able to get up there. He is on fire, and he won't even attack. He's just going to light that central structure on fire with his own body.
That's kind of sick. That's really cool.
He just kind of hugs it. So now this is on fire. I'm gonna circle it with my handy dandy pencil tool. And at the end of his turn, it's gonna do the damage from the Molotov. It did 5 points of damage, which is not good for you guys. And if that central platform falls, it will weaken the rest of the platforms. So at the end of that guy's turn, we move on down to our good friend Qell.
So
what do you got?
You know, Qell has 6 seconds to have a turn in the space, and he spends a good 3 of those in shock for a second, and then he just erupts into this just and it's not the crazed belly laugh that he does in battle that you normally hear. It is the most childlike giggling delight that you've ever heard from this man. And there are fully tears in his eyes too. And he turns I'm choking on the emotion of this. So he turns and he keeps doing what he was doing. Oh, the one in the fire is over here now.
Yes.
Yeah.
And it has lit this thing on fire.
It has lit this thing on fire. So he needs to go. Is he up on the platform or is he just down there?
No, he's below it. He's touching it from below.
Okay, I'm gonna click away
he's
and
touching
see
the
where
butt.
I am. Okay, so I probably don't have line of sight on him from up here, do
I? You saw him walk under there, I think.
Well,
so
I mean, if
there.
I can't aim something at him because I'm above him.
Yeah.
So I'll have
but
to go down there.
Hop down, you could.
Yeah, I'm going in. It's time to use my swords.
He's going in.
Okay, I mean, I'm just fully taking.
Good.
Actually, you know what? I'll resolve my attacks one at a time in case one of them kills him, and I can use another one on somebody else.
Perfect. Sounds good to me.
Okay.
Oh, he actually should have taken some fire damage on his turn as well. Yeah, he does take a significant amount of fire damage. Sorry, keep going.
First attack is a 21.
Cool.
That'll hit.
Okay, frog die against the frogman. Okay, so that's let me grab a D8 here. So, okay, that's a 7. But there's also 5 necrotic damage. Is there any reason for me to note the necrotic damage separately?
No, not that I'm aware of.
Okay, so that was 12 damage total.
So that one's down.
Hell yeah.
Okay. Cool. So I still have another attack. That one's dead. So I will shout to somebody just oh, fire.
I've got it.
I don't think I can get to.
If it's difficult terrain, no.
It's difficult terrain. Okay, well, this is what spells are for. What is my Misty Step?
You got a bonus action?
Yeah, Misty Step is a bonus action.
Ooh.
Assuming I can action, bonus action, second part of action.
I'll allow that.
Attack, Misty Step, attack again.
Yeah.
It is. Oh, Misty Step is only 30 feet.
You could get.
Well, let's see how far I can get.
Far.
Let's see how far I can get. Okay, so is it half speed? Is it half movement?
Not for Misty Step though.
Well, no, I mean for just running.
For normal
so
movement,
this guy over here is 45 feet away, right? So if I just get to up here,
which
you're probably fine.
Yeah. Yeah, which I can do that. Okay, so I'll get back up onto the platform up here if I can.
Okay, you got it. Yeah.
And then I should be within 30 feet of this.
You can't fire below. You can't fire through the platform at him. So you.
I'm not going to.
Okay, perfect. Okay.
No, that's not what's happening.
Oh.
As long as I'm 30. Yeah, I'm 30 feet away from him now. I'm going to use my bonus action and I'm going to misty step next to him.
Oh, perfect. Okay. Yeah.
So.
Love it.
I'm going to end
Nothing personal, kid.
End up over here next to this guy.
Perfect.
So yeah, I'm over here now. Let me mark off that I've used a spell. Okay. And I'm going to use the rest of my attacks on this guy.
Do it. Go for it.
Okay. That's a 16.
16 does it.
16 does it. Yeah, I rolled a 4 damage, so it's
4 damage.
6. 4 plus 6 is 10 plus 5, so it's gonna be 11 points of damage.
Oh, it's dead. It's thoroughly dead.
Yeah,
how do you get rid of this one? You appear next to him like a specter of death.
Yeah, so Qell climbs back up onto the platform, looks down at this one that's attacking the supports, disappears, and it's way faster now too. His dexterity went up, so I'm just gonna meta if I can that whole crazy song and dance that he had to do before. Now it's just like, and he's gone, and he reappears in a cloud of steam next to this guy, grinning, fully crying. Still just laughing to himself as he hacks this man to pieces. He's so happy. He's having a great time.
I love that for him.
He fully just giggling cuts this thing's head off in one quick motion.
Amazing.
Barely even thinking about it. I used my bonus action, so I cannot use my offhand.
Yeah.
So that's that.
All right. Is that the end of your turn?
Yep.
All right. Now I think you've dispatched enough of these bullywugs. I know there's one left, but I think it's time for these hags to enter the picture.
Here they come.
Ruh-roh. Here she comes. Here comes the girl.
Let's go, lesbians. Let's go.
Where? Oh, they're the hags. Okay. Ooh, she creepy. So we're gonna have one start here. Where is she?
Hello, ma'am.
Queen.
I have true sight. Maybe I can find her.
Actually, that's a good point. So these guys are showing up, but they're invisible. You see something coalescing out of the water, I'll say, but you guys can't see them. But Marius can. So we got one green hag right here who's going to enter initiative, and this is actually her turn. So she is going to. What is her movement?
There she is.
30 feet.
Oh man.
The Greg.
The Greg.
The Greg herself.
The green hag.
Or the Greg. It's Greg.
She is going to.
It is Greg.
Hold on. Yeah, she's gonna come. Vicious Mockery isn't an attack, right? It just lowers. No, it's cutting.
No,
points, is what
it
I'm
does
thinking.
damage.
Okay.
It's like a D4.
She is going to come up here, not quite to the line of the trap yet. She's gonna look at Shayna and go, "I'm a little out of your depth, aren't you?" And try to cast Vicious Mockery on Shayna. The DC is 12.
Oh, I get it.
Shayna gets a 19.
Oh.
So Shayna, without even blinking, just once the hag casts a spell, it becomes visible. Just without even blinking, pulls the bow and arrow around and trains it on the hag. Will probably be taking a shot on her next turn. Surprisingly, the other hag also rolled the exact same initiative. So a second one is going to appear right by Qell.
How convenient.
Why does she not want to appear on the map?
It seems like there's two of them on the map, but they're super small. You
Where
have
are
them
they?
in the grid. There's one in
The
the grid directly next to Qell. Yeah.
Thank you, Sam. You are my eyes and my heart. Okay, perfect. So she's gonna be a little bit.
I've had that
bigger.
happen before to me on Roll20, where assets like import in and like they're just like microscopic.
So tiny. So she's gonna coalesce out of the water right there. She's gonna run up on Qell, and I think she's gonna use a physical attack, just get real nasty. Yeah, she's gonna come up here and do a claw attack on Qell. Let's grab this D20 and see. Ooh, that will be a 21 to hit.
Yeah, that'll do it.
Will that do it? So she's gonna hit you for 2d8 worth of damage with those claws. And she does bada bing bada boom. She does 12 points of damage to you.
Okay.
And I believe that will be the end of her turn. So that's number 1 and 2, and we move on down to our next person in initiative order, which I believe is Calanthe. No, I'm in fact wrong. It's Bene.
I think I can make it. Oh no, I can make it to here.
Mm-hmm.
Like on, I don't think I can physically be on it, like that little area.
For sure.
But I'm gonna be here, and then
Gotcha.
I'm going to use my bow to attack the
bullywug or the hag.
The bully.
Good call.
Yeah. Okay,
Go
I'm
for
gonna
it.
roll to hit. That's 23 to hit.
That'll hit. Roll me that damage, please.
That's 9 points of damage.
Okay, I think that does it for that bullywug.
Oh,
Do
really?
you how do you body it?
I just like pull back on my bow and just like let it just fly.
Let it fly,
And I
yeah.
Just hit him right in the face.
Perfect. It falls back into the swamp and just disperses into
Nice.
noxious goo.
And then for my other one, I think 20. Yeah, I think she's too close. I can't attack that one. I'm gonna attack this one. I mean, it's really far away.
Okay. Wait, which one?
This one?
Are you on the ground?
I'm on this.
You're on the platform still?
Yeah.
I don't think you can shoot through there.
Okay.
Because it's underneath the platform right now.
Then
you could try.
I'll attack this one at disadvantage just because.
Gotcha. Okay. Sounds good. Let me know. Did he roll two nat 20s?
A fucking nat 20 and an 18.
Oh my gosh.
That's pretty fucking good. Okay, hit it up.
Wow. Okay, cool. I mean, I wish I could use the nat 20 though, but
18 ain't bad.
Ooh.
Good enough for government work.
13 points of damage.
13 points of damage. Okay, it is not looking pleased about that.
And then, as a bonus action, I need for it to make a strength check.
Okay. That is going to be a. She got a 15.
Okay, it's saved.
It's saved? Okay, gotcha.
Yeah.
Perfect.
That's
the end of your
turn.
Awesome. Now we rolling up onto the scene finally is the last green hag, who is going to. She'll come over this way. Is that her? Yeah, she's small. There we go. Now she's bigger. Okay. So she emerges out of the ground there. What is her movement? 30. Okay. What this one? 1, 2. I don't think she's quite able to get to you guys. just for the audience, I'm ruling that the creatures that are coming out of the sludge are not getting difficult terrain, just because my party's going to destroy them otherwise. They need a little bit of an advantage. Okay, so she's just going to go ahead. Yeah, she's going to go ahead and cast Vicious Mockery and do that against Marius.
Bad idea.
Oh man, all of you are fucking wise as hell, though. It's unfortunate, but yeah, go ahead and roll me that save, please.
Okay.
Chelsea has an incredibly low DC, so it's. But once I say something, I can't go back on it.
18.
Yeah, that'll pass. She's like, "Oh, are you out here all alone, little boy?" And you're just like,
I've got like glowing god eyes.
You're the power of God anime on your side. Perfect. Okay, so she can't do a whole lot else. We're gonna move on down to, I believe it goes right to Marius. Absolutely.
Yes, it does. Are any of the hags not visible to anyone else?
No, they would all be visible now because they've all either cast a spell or attack someone.
Right.
So yeah, they're all visible.
Okay. So I was hoping that like there was something about them that like let them stay invisible, because guiding bolt, whoever you attack with guiding bolt, there's like a glowing aura around them until the end of your next turn. So I was hoping to ping them with guiding bolt.
Let's say it for fun. Let's say the one that didn't hit you is still invisible.
Okay, so yeah,
just for the aesthetic
little
of it. That's beautiful
one of these, a Krakatoa. It also here, I'll send it so that you can read it as well.
Thank you, King.
And then the next attack roll made against this target before the end of your turn has advantage, thanks to the mystical dim light glittering on the target until then.
4d6 radiant damage?
4d6, and it's a level 1 spell.
Yep.
Wow.
It's nutty. It's nutty.
5e, you crazy.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, go ahead and roll that. Do you have to roll an attack for that? I roll a spell save, DC?
No, I roll an attack at 25.
Yeah, that'll hit. Sam, I think that'll just hit.
just barely?
Just barely. Just by the skin of your teeth, you're making it in there.
I'm actually going to cast it with a level 2 spell. Get that extra d6. 19 radiant damage.
That's pretty brutal. She tries to mock you, and then you turn around and hit her with that good, pure light. And
wait. It's more than 19. It's 25 damage because of the extra d6. I rolled a 6 for that.
Oh, you're so strong! Yeah, and it takes it. It is not looking happy about it.
And then I'm gonna do.
Is that the end of your turn?
Yeah.
Okay, perfect. Let's move on down to Calanthe.
Can I use shape water to put the fire out, or is it?
I'll let you. Yeah.
Okay, so I'm gonna use shape water to put the fire out, and then, as I put the fire out, before all of it goes out, I grab some, and I swallow it. And I cast Fire Shield, and my body erupts in blue flame.
Okay. That's sick as hell.
And I'm gonna come over here. I'm gonna walk. So I'm not on the smoldering thing.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna go towards that hag there.
Sounds good.
Let's see. Oh, gotta mark the spell off.
Sam or anyone who's
Yeah.
also used Roll20, do you know how to erase things without clearing all drawings?
You should be able to select individual drawings if you just like
Oh, there we
click
go.
on the line. Yeah, there
Got
you
it.
go.
Okay, it's gone now.
So, I shed bright light within a 10-foot radius and dim light for an additional 10.
Oh, okay.
And that's all you need to know for now.
For sure. Got it. Is that the end of your turn?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Sounds good to me. We move on down to Shayna, who I think is just a bit too close to be able to use her longbow against this hag. So she is going to instead switch to her trident and roll an attack with her. It's the trident and staff, or like spear combo, right?
Yeah, trident on one side, spear on the other side.
Business in the front, party in the back.
So she probably gets like an offhand or something.
Yeah. She misses the initial attack. Would you get an offhand if you miss the initial?
Yeah, it's
Okay.
because it's part of doing the attack. So
got it. Okay.
you do an attack and then you do an offhand as a bonus action.
She tries to strike out with the trident and it just misses slightly. So she spins herself around, spins around to the spear side and attacks. That should do it for her. And she is going to hit him or her for 1d8. Okay. 1d8 point of damage. That's going to be an 8. Perfect. Love that for her. So she goes ahead and hits that green hag for 8 points of damage. Two of these hags are looking moderately rough at this point. And I think that'll be the end of Shayna's turn. She and the other Azahk'Mar can prepare themselves for the next strike. We move on up to the lost men who are still just hanging out over here. We're going to move forward a little bit. Go for their slingshot once again. And they miss this time. Quincy's like, all right, guys, fire! And none of them are ready, and they all just kind of fumble around with their slingshots and drop them and almost drop them and then catch them again. But that brings us down to Qell again.
So this hag appears, cuts him across the chest, and he just like gives her this look of like, I'm gonna do what I do and take 3 sword attacks.
Do what you do. You do it so well.
23.
Mm-hmm. That'll hit.
13 probably does not.
It does not.
And 22.
That also hits.
Okay. So 2 hits.
Hit me with your best shot.
2d8. 4, 1 plus 6 twice. So 5 plus 12, 17. And then plus. Oh wait, no, it's not plus 6 twice because one of them was the offhand one, right?
Okay,
the third one. Yeah, so it would be
Gotcha.
the offhand one would be that. So I'll do them individually to make this way easier. Sure. Trying to do everything at once is kind of screwing me up.
I feel that.
Okay. So 4 plus 6 plus 5 would be 15. So the first hit is 15.
Okay, got it. 15
the second
points of damage?
Huh?
15 points of damage?
Yeah, 15 points of damage.
Perfect.
And then the second one misses, and then the third is the offhand. So that's just the die, which I rolled a 1 on, but I still get to add the plus 5 necrotic to just any hit with this weapon. So it's going to be 6.
Got it. Okay. That hag is not looking pleased. She is looking a little tore up from the floor up, if you will.
I'm saving my Hexblade's curse because meta knowledge. I'm still actually not even meta knowledge. I know we're still waiting on that mound.
The mounds.
Yeah. Gotcha. All right, then. Is that the end of your turn?
Yep.
All right, we move on to Green Hag number 1, who's this gal up here. I'm clicking on OBS instead of the actual game board. And she's just going to go ahead and walk through the Molotov cocktail, which will then set it on fire.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm just going to do that square right there. And then she's going to turn her attention over here. That was a 2, 5, 10, 15, 20. So she again sets the center column ablaze. She takes a d6 of damage, but the center column also takes a d6 of damage. So
what a clown!
she takes 1 point of damage.
Wow.
The column takes 3. The column is looking really rough. You can feel you can kind of see the wood grain grinding against itself, and it doesn't have a lot of wood to stand on, as it were. She was number 1. Okay, she was number 1.
She was number 1.
And then that's going to be the end. Oh, she, I suppose, could actually take an attack like a real woman. So she's going to go ahead and claw attack the center post. Let's roll. She rolled a nat 1.
Aha!
Even when there is an object that is immediately in front of her that she can just reach out and touch, I miss. But she's
like,
also
ooh,
on fire.
Ooh, ooh.
Ooh, 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 ow, ooh, ah. Okay. But so, c'est la vie, such is life. That's how it goes. We move on down to the third green hag, or green hag number 3, who's actually the one over by Qell, who is going to attack Qell once again.
Naturally.
Actually, no. Yeah, she's going to attack Qell. And she rolls a 3. So
That is less than 19.
that's way less than 19. That's actually 16 whole numbers less than 19. So we move on down to Bene.
Dope. Okay.
Dope.
So so many things are on fire.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to go find. Okay, cool. And I'm gonna attack this one.
Nice. Okay, sounds good to me. Roll those attacks, please.
Ooh. First attack. I shit you not, nat 20.
I knew it. I heard the dice roll and I was like, that's gonna be a nat 20.
Oh my god.
You're the luckiest person I know.
Yeah,
They're nice
No.
today.
It's
But-
insane.
John, if you can believe it, John's partner rolls more nat 20s than he does.
Oh.
I've never
It's
met
insane.
someone. It's truly bonkers.
29 points of damage.
Oh my god.
The first attack.
On the first attack, okay.
First attack. Yeah.
Okay.
The second attack. 19.
Oh wait, and he would have advantage on that first attack
Oh,
too,
right, because it is the
because
guiding
of my
bolt.
guiding bolt. Yeah,
Oh, well, I rolled a 19. Let's see if I crit.
Mhm.
yeah.
7. Well, I'll take the 19.
Mm-hmm.
That's gonna be 13 points of damage for my second attack.
How do you kill it?
I walk up and just do like a super hard slice, and then with the second one, I just cut off his head.
And the first one, she goes, ah, and then, as his head comes off. And that green hag is dispensed with.
And then I'm gonna move back. I think I have enough just to get back onto here, and then that's it.
Get back. Okay, sounds good to me. Is that the end of your turn?
Yep.
Perfect. Now we move down to Marius.
Okay. I'm going to use Sleet Storm,
Okay.
which here I'll put it in the chat. So until the spell ends, freezing rain and sleet fall in a 20-foot tall cylinder with a 40-foot radius centered on a point you choose within range. The area is heavily obscured, exposed So, what can I draw?
You have the ability to draw?
Yeah, I should be able to.
Okay, cool. I just want to make sure.
Or I guess I just need to measure it out.
Yeah.
It's 40-foot radius. So
Pretty massive.
I'm thinking like that. So it puts out all three of these fires.
Okay, gotcha.
And then the only
fire
person
is the
that
one on
should
top
be
left.
in it is this hag.
Got it. Okay, sounds good to me. So she will make a dex save?
Yeah.
Okay, got it. Okay, she might have done it. Let's see.
The DC 17.
She got a 16.
Ah,
My queen, no! My
Oh my
fiery
gosh.
queen. Okay. So she's prone?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I'll put a P for
No
prone.
damage. It's just like a annoying thing, but it douses all the fires. So
Okay, yes. So I
well, not all of them. There's still the one up top,
but still, that's pretty dang good. Get rid of that fire and the Molotov cocktail ones. Is that the end of your turn?
Yes.
Okay, cool.
I just like bring down like a real small cumulonimbus cloud, real puffy, and just like and putting out the fire over each little thing. I'm like guiding it with my hands.
I love it. That's very, very Marius. All right. Sorry, you said that was the end of your turn, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, perfect. Let's move on down to Calanthe.
All right. Can I see the hag that is engaged with Qell from here?
No. If you are raised up, I don't think you could. But you aren't. I don't think it's really only the green area, the bright green area, that is difficult terrain. You're technically not in difficult terrain right now, so you could move that way.
So if I come like here, can I see her?
Yeah, I'll say that you can.
Okay,
you're basically in line of sight.
Which of the two hags looks worse?
To you, roll me a perception check, please. Or an insight check, please.
Dirty 20.
They're really, really, really close.
Okay.
The one that is currently, I can't remember if she was above the bridge or below the bridge. I think she technically be on top of the bridge. The one that was previously on fire and is now actually prone is the one that is the worst looking.
So
she's also prone.
She's prone, so I would get disadvantage on her. So I'm going to go for the one next to Qell.
Got it. Okay. It always
Calanthe,
feels so weird that prone is disadvantaged, but I guess it makes sense.
on ranged.
On range attacks.
If
okay,
you
gotcha.
do melee, it's advantage. So it works.
For sure.
It balances out. So Calanthe has that half up, half down style again, where it's half in braids and half flowing free.
Yeah.
And you see the side that is free and flowing turns dark and slimy as seaweed starts to grow out of her head. Her skin begins to match the texture of her coral horns, and so she becomes all encased in coral, essentially. As she casts Guardian of Nature. So I get 10 temporary hit points. I make Constitution saving throws with advantage. My Dex and Wisdom-based attack rolls with advantage. And when I'm on the ground within 15 feet of me is difficult terrain for my enemies.
Okay,
so I'm
gotcha.
up to with temp HP. I'm at 119.
Wow. God.
And then that's a bonus action. So with my normal action, I'm going to cast Thorn Whip, which is just a cantrip. And because I have Spell Sniper, the range on that is doubled, and I should be able to hit it
Incredible.
Oh, no. I'm just gonna measure it out for posterity.
Do it.
50.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna stay where I am. So I will make this attack at advantage because it uses my wisdom
Uh-huh.
to try and hit her. So that is, oh, goodbye. Just constantly losing dice. That's so bad. I need you back. You're the only one.
I need you back.
I need you back, Dispel Dice. You're the only one that's rolling good for me. That is a. That is a 15 to hit.
That I believe is its AC. No, its AC is 17. Excuse me.
No!
Sorry, I'm so sorry.
Okay, this is fine. So I there's not a lot of water around me to pull from.
No.
Trying to like get it from the ground, but there's just not enough, and I can't seem to hit her. But Qell does see sort of like a really weak, thin, like go past his head, but it doesn't like connect with her.
Perfect. Okay. So we move on. Is that the end of your turn?
I mean, I trust Qell to deal with her, honestly. And I was like, here. So that I'll stay where I am, actually.
Okay.
Never mind.
Perfect. Sounds good. So we move on down to Shayna, who is over here with her other Azahk'Mar squad. She's going to climb up onto the platform where the hag is. Excuse me, I moved the hag a little bit. My bad. And take 2 attacks with her spear at advantage, or an attack with her spear at advantage because it's prone. Yes, and that's going to hit with an 18, so that will be 1d8 of damage.
Nice.
Nice. So that's going to be 6 points of damage. And I mean, she's a battle master, so I feel like she'd have 2 attacks. That makes sense. That's also going to hit for another d8. She has a total of 9 points of damage. Perfect. Okay. So then we move. Got it. We move on down to the Lost Men. So they're down here. They're going to take another shot at the ones that Qell is fighting. That'll also hit, and they will do... Damn, they do 10 points of damage. Good for them. Squad. Pulling back, 21 guns is playing in the background as they launch these projectiles at this hag, and she takes them, and both the hags on the field are now looking rough. Mm-hmm. But who is pulling up on the scene now? Oh. Who is she?
Who is she?
She is... I did buy this asset, so it better fucking show up. She is a shambling mound who
could
is
have
coming
foreseen this?
It's here.
From this way.
Grab
if
the
it
rope.
loads onto the map.
Grab the rope. Come on.
Hello?
Come on.
My sweet green friend, where are you?
I believe she's playing up the drama.
Yeah.
Building
Yeah,
tension.
Truly. I swear I'm putting them on the map and they're just not appearing.
Is little?
Is it the littlening again?
I'm trying to see if it's... I'm putting my face so close to my computer screen to try and see if it's the littlening. I don't think it is. Hold on, let me put it somewhere else on the map. There
I see it.
Is. There she is.
Take the shambling mound and put it somewhere
else.
Wow.
So she's shambling on through.
Yeah.
That'll be shambling mound 1. Yeah. And she can do many things. Fools and kings.
Some may call unnatural.
Yeah. Okay. Ooh. Okay. She's gonna run up 2, 3, 4.
No.
Danger.
Yeah, and she'll just about. I don't think she actually makes it to Calanthe.
10 feet.
Yeah, because once
yeah.
she hits 15 feet, it becomes difficult terrain.
Not for the monsters. I'm ruling against that. But she only has 20 feet of movement.
No,
Oh.
it becomes difficult terrain because of Guardian of Nature.
Oh, okay. Well, then either way, she does not make it. Does she have reach? No.
Shit. Except I kind of want her to hit me for reasons.
just wait. So I think all she can do is move. Asteria.
Yes.
Will you allow me to say that she appeared a little bit closer to you, just so I can do a tiny bit of damage? Thank you so much. You're such a gracious player, and I appreciate you and your
I'll
entirety.
say it time and time again. The DM gets to have fun too.
There you go.
Thank you so much. Thank you. Okay. That first attack is going to be a 24 to hit.
Yep.
And the double attack, the second one does not hit. But that's going to be 2d8 damage plus 4, which does come out to 12 points of damage.
Okay. So my 10
She's taking
HP
swings.
is gone. I'm at 107 now.
Um,
And when she hits me, because it was with a melee attack, right?
Yes.
The blue flame that sort of has been coating my body erupts and sort of explodes out. And she's gonna take 2d8 fire damage.
Is it rebuke?
No, it's fire shield.
Oh, that's what
Yay,
that
the
does.
DM gets fun.
So is it like the fire version of armor bag fist, basically?
No, this stays.
Oh,
This stays for 10
That's
minutes
crazy.
and it's not concentration.
That's
Wow.
insane.
I've never seen this spell in play
What
before.
spell
It's
is
very
this?
exciting.
Fire shield,
God damn.
What
Okay, how
level
much-
is that?
4th.
Dang. Really?
So she takes
That's crazy town.
she takes 10 fire damage, but I believe a shambling mount has resistance? Question mark?
To fire? I don't know. Yeah, it does have a distance to fire. You're right.
Yeah, so 5.
So 5 damage.
Pretty epic. That's a pretty
Yeah, that's-
epic 4th level spell.
The
That's
warm
pretty
the warm shield
pro
grants
gamer.
me resistance to cold, and then the chill, if you choose the chill one, the cold one, it grants you resistance to fire. You know,
Damn.
and it's all
Okay.
respective. So
Perfect.
I
So
also
she
have
takes that
resistance
damage.
to fire.
Is that on
Well.
each turn now going forward?
Yes.
Okay, got it. So just remind once its turn comes around, just remind me it's Shambling Mountain 1.
Yeah, it's only if it hits me, if anything hits me with a
Okay.
melee attack. It's not
Gotcha.
passive. Also, I should have chosen the cold one because I already have fire resistance because I'm part tiefling, but I forgot about that. So we're
It's all
fine.
good. So we move on down to Qell at the end of Shambling Mountain's turn.
I mean, yeah. See if I can finish off this granny bitch apple.
Granny bitch apple.
Yeah,
That's natural 20.
Oh, that'll
I'll
do.
I'll just resolve that by itself first before I try
Please
to
do.
Okay. Oh, that's a 7, which makes it 14.
Hell yeah.
14 plus 11, so 25. Yeah,
Yeah, it is on death's door.
but it's not.
It
still
is.
alive?
It is death standing.
Okay.
Bazinga.
I
Shout out
more.
to Hideo Kojima, who I share a birthday with.
Oh.
Me, Hideo
fun.
Kojima, Rupert Grint, and Stephen Fry, and John Green. The squad.
What the heck? What a group.
The only one I know of for me is Lady Gaga. The Gaga.
That's pretty powerful. Though.
Yeah.
That is pretty epic.
How's a 24?
That'll hit, or
That'll
is
also
that
hit?
damage?
That'll hit.
Yeah.
That's a hit. Yeah.
Oh yeah, that'll definitely hit.
Okay.
On that head, on that granny bitch apple, that'll hit.
That's 12, 13, so 17. 17 points of damage.
Yeah, it's donezo. How do you kill this granny?
Okay. So
She's just an old woman.
I think Qell is aware that the mound has appeared.
Yeah.
Like he can kind of
Mound
see
is
it
in the chat.
out of his periphery. He knows
Yeah.
that Calanthe is over there by herself. So he's trying to finish this quickly. So he takes these 2 attacks, and the first one just carves like just a slash straight down diagonally from like shoulder to pelvis, and it doesn't quite kill her, but you see that her blood is already, because of Life Drinker, like pulling and crawling up into the sword, like with the Kraken again.
Ooh. Yeah.
He sees that, and now he knows what it is, and he smiles that Kit Fisto smile, and he like reverses it, and he carves up with both, and he just like pulls her apart at that angle, so she like slides down, and as the blood crawls up the swords, he's gonna hold them together, and you see that her spirit is also now like shooting up the swords and converging, and there's like he's like holding it because it's like it's a forceful thing. It's like her spirit is going into the swords, so he's like let's see you earn your passing, and then he flicks the swords out like he's fucking flicking a booger away, like it's something gross to him, and he flicks the swords away, and out from the pools inside come his accursed specter of this hag. So I'm going to use accursed specter, and I'm going to bind her specter, a little ghost of her, to my service to help us in this fight.
Real hot boy shit.
Yeah.
Wow.
So I roll initiative for the specter. So I will give that to you right now.
Let's see you earn your passing.
That's crazy.
My God.
Okay, so its dexterity is +2. So its initiative is going to be it's pretty good. 17. So its initiative.
Wow.
17.
Okay, it has the same initiative as you.
Oh, so it'll just go next.
It'll go next.
Okay.
Okay. Sounds
Okay.
good.
That it doesn't cost anything to use Accursed Spectre. It's something I just do when I kill something if I want to. So I will turn around and make sure that I still use my bonus action to cast Hexblade's Curse on the mound.
Nice. Good call.
And
That
so now
action economy, though.
Yeah.
We love to see a smart king play.
Because I didn't use all 3 of my attacks, right? I killed it in 2. So I still have my bonus action. Yeah. So it's so that guy's cursed. And the Spectre is actually, Eric, do you want the stats for the Spectre? I'll control
I trust you.
Okay. So it has temporary hit points. It obeys my commands, so it's gonna fight for us. Bonus to its attack rolls equal to my charisma modifier, which is nice. And temporary hit points equal to half of my warlock level. So it naturally has 22. Sorry, this is taking forever.
It's okay. I'm gonna pull up a ghosty to be your specter.
So the specter it starts with 22 hit points, and then it gets half of my level. So 22 plus, so it has 28 hit points total. So it's got 28 max.
Oh, I didn't even know I had this.
And then I get to add my charisma modifier to its attack rolls.
Wow.
So damage resistance is acid, cold, fire, lightning, thunder, bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing from non-magical attacks.
Wow.
Immunities to necrotic and poison. Condition immunities: charmed, exhaustion, grappled, paralyzed. But it's a fucking ghost.
Yeah. Okay. Got it.
It's got ghost things.
Understood.
I just want to see it's not in sunlight right now, right? It's nighttime?
It's sundown. It's after sundown.
Okay, so I don't have to worry about that. Life drain is its melee attack. That's the thing that it can do. Slurp. Okay. So
well, see if you can move.
It's got a plus. Yeah. So its movement speed is
Here, I got it.
50. It has a 50-foot flying speed.
Cannot move.
You gotta get the
It is on it.
this.
No, we're trying to move it.
Oh, well, I was trying to see if it can get to. It can exactly get to the.
Oh wow! Okay. Do you want to move it over there, or do you want me to?
Yeah, I'm gonna move it over there.
Yep.
Oh, you have to move it over there. Yeah.
Sorry,
I thought I could control it.
Sorry.
Oh, I know we can.
Oh, we can.
It wasn't doing it for
You
me.
can? Oh, okay, perfect.
So it can get
It was
exactly
like,
50 feet
You're not in. You can't move me.
up to it. So
Okay,
it's gonna go up
perfect.
to the mound, and it's gonna do a melee attack on it to try and do life drain.
Do it. Your specter can also do life drain. That's crazy.
That's its only attack
Oh, okay, that's
that it has. So, yeah. that's what it does.
Do you have to roll for that, or does it just go?
It's a melee
yeah,
attack,
yeah.
right?
It's a melee
roll the
attack.
hit.
So it's regular bonuses +4. I get to add my charisma, so it has a +9 to hit. But I rolled a 2. So
that'll miss.
So that's an 11.
That'll miss.
Okay, so it misses. So don't worry about it.
She's not earning
But it's up there.
She's not earning it.
Yeah, she's not earning it.
Not yet. But is that the end of the Spectre's turn?
Yeah, it only has the 1 attack.
You know who is about to earn it is this green hag queen who is going to look down at the. I believe she's on this platform now. Look down at the platform and just start ripping into it to try to get through. She does hit, and her claw attack I believe is 2d8, which is kind of crazy.
Oh, I'm stupid, Eric. I didn't use any of my movement. Can I run as far up here as I can with just whatever movement I have? Okay, sorry. Continue.
No, you're good. So this hag is able to hit this platform and break it with a 13 damage. Mm-hmm. So now all of this, hold up. All of this is now in the water, so it's difficult terrain. And these are starting. The ones on the side are starting to kind of lean down as well. So that central platform is gone. All of you get dumped into the water with the green hag, and that's the end of the green hag's turn. Skadoosh, which moves on to. It is time for another friend to join the party.
What? Another friend?
Oh my gosh.
Just one more friend.
Is it the same friend or a new friend we don't know about? Okay.
No, it's the same friend. And as this one appears, Quincy will go, yeah, that's just about all of them. Shambling Mound 2.
Shambling Mound 2.
Oh my gosh.
Shamble harder.
Shamble harder. The shambling.
Shamble.
There he is. Here comes the boy.
They're dating.
And oh my god, that's so cute. I love it. The Shambling Mound is going to move on Bene, who's now in the water, and do an attack. Let's roll that. That will be Bene, that'll be a 23 to hit?
Yeah, that hits.
Will that do it? Okay. So 2d8 damage. Bene, that first attack is going to be for 12 points.
Oh.
And then he will get a follow-up attack, which does miss. So you're good to go on that. We move on down to, I believe it'll be, Bene himself. So you've just been dunked in this water. This big mound just shambled up to you and started swinging. What do you want to do?
Cool. I'm going to hit him back.
Do it.
Okay. Let's talk. At this point, it seems like I'm lying.
I believe you, John. Yeah, I believe you. I know your luck.
This is a record.
It's insane. Okay. Oh my god. Okay.
When you're ashamed of rolling somebody in that 20s.
Honestly, because it's like, what?
No, I feel it for sure.
Like, will anyone believe me? Oh my god, I almost knocked over my drink.
Oh, Uh-oh. That would be so
that would have been bad.
Let's see this. It's 29 points of damage.
Oh my god, John. Okay. That sounds good to me.
What?
So good.
And then second attack.
That's my first attack.
It literally was a 20 and then rolled to an 8. So that's gonna be wait, 17 to hit.
That does hit.
Nice.
You have a
Okay.
+9?
I do.
Damn, Zaddy.
We love that. We love a +5, and then we have a +4 proficiency.
Mm-hmm.
And then yeah. Oh, and then right? Oh, okay, yeah, I'm adding that. Okay. Let's roll this. That's 8 points of damage.
Okay, got it. Sounds good to me. Do you have any other attacks?
And then I'm going to. We're gonna make as a bonus action. I'm gonna make an offhand attack.
Go for it.
Damage output.
Insane.
Ooh, yeah, that hits. That's 16 on the die.
Damn. Okay, that works.
So that hits. And it's just 1d8.
Just 1d8.
4.
4. All right, that thing is looking roughed up. You've taken off close to what I have as half of its damage on one turn.
And then I'm going to move back.
You're in difficult terrain, just so you know.
That's fine. So
Okay.
10, 20,
Yeah.
13.
So now you're up on the platform.
Yeah,
Perfect.
I'll be here.
Okay. Is that the end of your turn?
Yep, that'll be it.
Perfect. All right, Marius, it is down to you. You got one shambling mound basically right in front of you, and Bene, the green hag that took down the center platform, is still there, and then another shambling mound off to the side.
Okay. I'm going to try and finish off this green hag.
Nice.
So I'm going to do one of these, kind of like a psychic sort of deal.
Just really Professor Exit.
Just hone in on this hag, and I'm going to cast
on this hag.
Sacred Flame.
Woo!
Oh wait, no, that's not right, because that's. Oh wait, no, that is right.
Flame.
It is a dex save.
Okay. She rolls a 9 on the die, which I don't think is going to do it.
Nope. So she's going to take 10 radiant damage.
Woo-wee! Okay. Does she have...
She might be weakness.
Yeah, I was thinking so
radiant
as well.
Damage.
What I have on here isn't showing me that, but I might just assume it because that sounds correct. So that'd be...
See?
Sure, please, yeah.
It's green hag, right?
Green hag, yeah.
Green hag, medium fey.
Green hag. I'm also medium fey.
Yeah, I don't see anything. That might be a different hag.
For sure. But still, 10 points of damage?
Mm-hmm.
That's pretty nasty. She's looking rough as she takes that radiant damage and goes... Anything else?
No.
Okay, sounds good to me. We move on down to Calanthe.
Oh, shite. Okay.
You got a mound right in front of you, and then a ghost
right
of someone that your friend just bodied right up next to you and is also helping
attractive.
You. Yeah.
So hot.
Very hot.
I'm gonna cast Thunder Wave.
Ooh, wow. Okay.
Is a Constitution saving throw for the shambling mound, please.
Does my ghost need to?
You got it.
It's not
it rolled
creature.
a 15 on the die. Is it a con mod?
Yes. So that'll save.
Okay, yeah. It got a -1, so it's a 14 if that doesn't save.
Oh, we got a 14?
Yeah. It rolled 15 on the die with a -1 con.
Oh shit! Then that doesn't save. Okay, so it takes 2d8 thunder damage.
Yeah.
Got it. It has damage immunities to lightning, so that will not help me.
Okay. So that is 11 thunder damage, and it's pushed 10 feet away from me.
Okay. Goodbye, friend.
Goodbye, friend. And then I'm going to move.
You said 11 thunder damage, correct?
11, yes.
Got
I'm gonna move. I'm gonna come fuck. I'm actually gonna go
into the fire.
Oh, that is still on fire. Whoopsie. Then I'm just gonna go here to the edge of the plank to the little hill thing.
Okay. Gotcha.
And I am going to cast Thorn Whip because this is a cantrip again.
Yeah.
Sounds good. Go for it. I forgot that the hag was supposed to be prone, but I just rolled the save for being prone and it got up. So whatever happened with the hag previously is copacetic. But
Okay.
Thorn Whip.
Thorn Whip. Okay, that's good. So that's a lot. That's a natural 17.
Yes.
Plus a like 8 or something.
Yes.
So 3d6 piercing damage.
Okay.
Is this a large or smaller creature?
She is a medium fae.
On the shambling mound, sorry. Not on the
the shambling mound is a large plant.
Okay.
Aren't we all?
Actually, I will do it on the hag because she's a problem.
Okay.
So that's 10
Yeah.
piercing damage to her.
Okay, she's still up, but she's looking hurty-worty.
And she's just like in the water.
Yeah, she's also just in the water. She does have free movement or free mobility in the water, but she's also just in the water.
So I am gonna drag her 10 feet up to me.
Drag her.
Okay, sounds good. Drag this queen.
And
I'm gonna put her right next to you, like right there.
Yeah, and that's my turn.
Okay, perfect. Sounds good to me. We move on down to Shayna, who is going to actually probably just follow up on the hag with you. Tag team that shit.
Hell yeah, we're best friends now.
Hell yeah, and she does hit because queens never miss. So it's gonna be a D8 of damage. Ooh, max damage on that, and I think that does take the hag down.
Hell
so
yeah.
you thorn whip this thing and pull it up close to you. Shayna pulls herself out of the water, takes her trident or spear, and just stabs it down into the hag. It goes, oh, and then dies. And now all you got left on the board are those big old mounds. So now that Shayna's out of the water, she's technically not in difficult terrain, but I don't think she can make it all the way over to the mound. She'll move like there and get close to the mound. And then we move on down to the Lost Boys, who have to climb up here. And they're going to move 1, 2, and take a shot from far away at the shambling mound. A slingshot range is 90 feet. Yes. So they're going to roll. Yes, and they hit. Okay. So on that shambling mound, they are going to do 9 points of damage. And then we move down to, I think we moved down to the mound. No, we moved down to, yes, we moved down to the mound. Move on down to the mound. Who is going to run up on Shayna and try to attack her. That 18 is going to hit for the first one. Second attack does not hit. And that is going to be 2d8 damage on Shayna. And then after that, after Shayna takes 12 points of damage and goes, and recenters herself, we move on down to, well, you just saw your sister get knocked around by this big old mound.
Yeah, I did. I also saw her kill a hag though, so I know she can handle herself.
She's chilling.
And I'm looking at this thing over here, and I know what I got to do. So
I know what I must do.
So I did the line thing. If I do it this way, so that's 5, 10, 15, 20.
Do the line thing again.
25, 30. Oh, it moved. Shit, it moved. never mind. Hold on. I didn't realize it had moved away
It
from
didn't move that far though.
Just 10 feet, yeah.
I could say you could probably hit that. I've kind of
I can get-
fudged
that's
a lot
30.
of its movement, so yeah, that's
That's
fine.
engaged.
That'll
right
hit.
here is
range,
engaged
yeah.
for this, so I can get there. Yeah. Okay. Right. Wait. 30 is there, so I got to look at this square here. Okay. So over here I go.
Whee!
Oh, that's too close. Wait, is that in range?
Vroom.
Yeah,
No.
Yeah.
Is that? Yeah, that one. Okay.
That's good. Yeah.
Good enough.
I think so, yeah.
Okay.
Hard to tell.
Yeah.
So anyway, I started swinging swords.
Pow, pow.
It's swords time.
So anyway, I started swinging.
I
sword
would have
time.
done witch bolt, but lightning and such.
Mhm.
Okay, we got a
Got
natural
him.
20.
Yay!
Okay.
I love to see my players win. I swear.
I don't know why Q-Tip only wants to bark on my turn.
It's very funny.
It's like she
'Cause
knows.
She's like, you don't get the sweet joy of a net 20.
I know.
Or she wants to participate, that's what it is.
Exactly.
She wants to play D&D.
Who doesn't? That small dog loves D&D.
So, natural 20. That's 6.
Ooh.
So 12 plus 6 is 18.
18.
Does it take the necrotic damage?
It does.
Okay. 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. So 23 points of damage total on the first.
Damn! Okay.
Yep. Okay. So, oh, hold on. Its Hexblade's
Another hit?
cursed.
Yeah, it
Oh!
is. Yeah, it is.
Its Hexblade's cursed, so it gets bonus to damage rolls equals my proficiency. So 4 more points of damage.
So 27.
Damn, okay,
Yep.
perfect. That sounds
Cool.
good to me.
Okay.
It's
So-
looking rough.
Second one. So the second one's a 14.
14 does not hit. But your
specter does
Make
go right
sure
after
I don't
you.
get a bonus to hit. I believe it's just damage.
Oh,
No, it's just damage.
it's just damage.
Yeah.
Because that would be ridiculous if you got
Yeah.
a bonus to hit and bonus
Yeah.
to damage.
Okay.
But it is your Spectre's turn.
Well, I still have my offhand
Oh.
too. I'm not going to do anything.
Oh, yeah,
with
go
my
for
bonus
it. Yeah,
action.
yeah.
Oh, there we go. Okay, 24.
Hits.
Okay, so let's do
Let's do.
D8 plus 5.
Sounds good
8.
to me.
So 9, 10, 11, 12. So 13 points of damage.
Woo!
Oh,
We love to
plus
see it.
and the
And the
the
Plus 4.
stuff. Yeah, all damage rolls. So what was the number I said?
17 total.
So it's 17 total. Yes.
You did 13 plus 4. Yeah.
Okay, perfect.
17
Sounds good.
points of damage.
Perfect. Now it's your Spectre's turn.
Now it's the Spectre.
Get that ghosty going.
Okay, so the Spectre's gonna
Get up on.
fly 50 feet, so it can get
Wha-bam!
right there. Yeah, Spectre gets right up next to it.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Spectre's gonna make its one attack. I'll use the Satine die. Why
But
not?
what an attack it will be.
Satine!
We'll see. Oh, that's a
No!
7 plus 9.
Not
Seven.
today. 7 plus 9?
So 16.
That'll hit.
16 hits?
That just passes the threshold.
Whew.
Nice. Okay, so the life drain ability,
Mhm.
is 3d6 necrotic damage.
Cool.
That's a 5, a 3, and a 1. So 5, 6, 7, 8. So 9 points. 9 points of necrotic
Oh
damage
my god.
from the
Okay.
Spectre.
Mm-hmm.
You got it.
And can I get a Constitution saving throw from the mound?
Can I get a Constitution saving throw? It's a nat 1, baby.
Oh
it's
my
only a DC 10 and it
goodness.
still failed. Okay.
Yes, it did. This is my luck as a DM.
This isn't going to affect that much because I don't think these things
That's
are going to get
fine.
healed by anything. But
Uh-huh.
its hit point maximum is reduced by the amount that it got hit by the.
Yeah, it's not gonna be healed, but
Yeah, it doesn't
good to
really
know.
It's just gotten that much of its spirit
Mhm.
ripped from it.
It's so it's like mentality is more diminished than anything. It's like I can't, even if I wanted to, I can't get those points back.
Yeah.
Perfect. Okay, is that the
We're
end of
done
your
here.
turn?
Yep, that is
All
the
right,
end of me, the end of
please.
the Spectre.
Shambling Mound to do me a kindness. Let me hurt my friends. Let's see how movement does it have? Minus 20 feet. Okay, so it's going to climb up there, and it's only really going to have the movement to attack Bene. Even though it kind of wants to go for Marius. So it's going to take 2 attacks on Bene. First attack misses. Second attack is a 26, I believe.
Yeah, that is.
Okay, so that'll be 2d8, I believe. Yes, sir. Okay. So Bene, that will be 12 points of damage on you. And then that is the end of the second Shambling Mound's turn, and I believe it goes directly down to your turn. It does. So Bene, it's your time to shine.
I'm gonna attack this one.
Do it. He had the audacity to run up on you.
That's a 19 to hit.
Yeah, that'll hit.
Oh.
I suppose.
Ooh. Oh, 16 points of damage from my first attack.
Yes, sir. Okay.
Then second attack.
It's looking rough.
Ooh. That's
Sorry, what was that?
21 to hit.
Oh yeah, that'll hit.
Plus 16 points of damage again. And then I'm gonna make an offhand attack.
Okay, got it.
Yeah, that's another 21 to hit.
Oh my god, yes, that'll hit. 8 points of damage?
8 points of damage.
You got it. Okay. It's looking on its last legs.
And then the last two are this mound and this one, right?
Yeah, those are the only 2 that are out there still.
I'm gonna action surge.
Oh, okay. Sounds good to me.
And then I'm gonna attack this one again.
Okay.
That's a 19 to hit.
That'll hit.
Ooh. 17 points of damage.
Oh, yeah, it is. It is knocking on death's door.
Cool. And then my second attack.
Yeah. Okay.
That's a 19. I literally keep rolling 10.
That'll hit.
Okay. Damn. 15 points of damage.
All right. How do you get rid of the shambling mound?
I'm just hacking away, like literally just a hacking, and
Bene goes
just
8.
stab right through it.
Yeah. Bene thinks about being a bird and wants to be back up in the air and just goes in. No.
Right.
Yeah, that sounds good to me. You eviscerate the shambling mound and it is no more. You guys only have 1 left in the field. Marius, you're up.
I am hitting the delete button.
Okay, do it.
I am casting Call Lightning.
It does have damage immunities to lightning, I will say.
I'm not casting Call Lightning. I am
but
casting.
It is looking rough.
Okay, hold on a second.
You're good. Take your time.
Oh, what the heck, man?
Oh, what the heck?
Okay, I'm not hitting the delete button, but I'm gonna hurt him.
Do it.
25 to hit with the guiding bolt.
That will hit. Guide that bolt.
And then I'm gonna cast it I'm gonna cast it at 2nd level.
Hey, okay.
So that is 19 radiant damage.
It is. With this, walk me through how this looks.
It's once again sparking it up. and then
okay.
you see the bolt just like lock onto its target and slice it clean in half.
Oh yes, it slices clean in half. There are a few bits of the shambling mound that are still trying to hold it together. It is so close to death, but it is kind of like limply hanging from itself. Is that the end of your turn?
Yeah, and it
All
has whoever attacks it next has advantage on it.
And that's Calanthe. Do you want to finish
Alright.
this shambling mound off?
Yes.
Finish her.
I am
Finish her.
absolutely casting the delete button. I'm
Cast
going to
the
walk
delete
up
button.
in between the siblings,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm casting Blight. So I
Whoa.
need a Constitution saving throw at disadvantage from you because this boy is plant.
The 15 was the lower of the two. -1, which is 14.
All right, so you see Calanthe walks up confidently, seaweed for hair, dripping, coral skin wreathed in blue flame, and she just sort of says boo and does 64 necrotic damage to this lad.
That's not 6d4. That is 6 and then a 4.
Yes, 6T4.
Just
Literally just disintegrates.
it's not even overkill. It's just carnage. It's just absolute wreckage. Tell me how this thing dies. Marius
Oh my
has just shattered its form essentially with a guiding bolt. How does Calanthe finish it off?
So the parameters of the spell, it's more like you're taking moisture out and vitality out, and that's why it does so much damage to plants and magical plants.
Gotcha. Okay.
Because all plants are is water, and so you just watch it shrivel into like this like really gnarled like shrunken head texture like thing.
Super dry.
Nasty, so dry, airy.
Like almost like turning from like a plant to like a piece of driftwood or something. Like
oh my god, this shambling mound just gets all the water sucked out of it. Just you hear it like its body crinkling and crushing into itself as it becomes drier and drier.
Some of that water as well, because this is the one that I was engaged with, right? The one that's next. All that water that's being drawn out of it, you see a ton of it, like a good like bucket full of it, like pivots in midair, and Qell catches it in his sword, and you see the water like swirls and then comes down and then soaks into his body, and his wounds heal up.
Yes.
yeah.
And this shambling mound is done. So the delete button has been hit.
I get back more hit points than I've been had. So.
And so the Lost Boys look around. They're still on this platform over to the right of the screen, and Quincy's like, "Well, I mean, they'd never come all three at once before, but you guys sure did make quick work of them. I wish that our central platform hadn't been destroyed, but we can rebuild, I guess." And they all just kind of go, "Yeah."
We can help you if you wish. When this is all over.
Well, okay, yeah, no, we would love that. You seem like some pretty nice people. I mean, I've known you all for a long time, but today more than ever, you seem very nice.
Oh, speaking of which, and Qell turns to the specter that's just like floating there. Be gone, and he slices through its head, and it just evaporates into nothing.
Shayna just dusts herself off, gets kind of the muck and grime off her.
Some of the water that Calanthe pulled from this plant, like I think also falls on her and extinguishes fire shield. And now for the rest of a minute, she just looks like the sea person.
That's excellent. And I think you all are kind of like awash with this victory. It's you're so close to the end. The four of you in particular know that you have like one more curse to deal with, and then it's just the big bad. But everyone roll me a perception check. Benny, do it at advantage.
Ooh, okay.
Is this site-based?
Yes, it is site-based.
I'm
19.
If I can,
19,
I'm just
okay.
gonna give myself a narrative disadvantage
Go for
because
it, yeah.
much like when Qell destroyed the Kraken and Calanthe was suddenly like looking in grim, horny realization. It's Quell's turn. As you look like a full sea person, he's like gills, struggling.
Benny, what'd you get? Marius got a 19.
It's high. I rolled an 18 on the die.
Okay, nice.
25.
25 too.
Okay. Damn.
Wow.
Ooh, nice.
8.
Qell? 8? Okay, got it.
Hell yeah.
Well, I think you're distracted by Calanthe, and then also, like, I think Shayna, you go in for the handshake, but I think Shayna comes up and, like, brings it in.
Oh yeah, that's precedent.
And and it's like, I can see what you've been going through, brother, and it has not been easy. But
easier with you by my side.
She nods, and I think, you know, it's maybe just sweat in her face, but she kind of goes.
Got dirt.
And the other Azahk'Mar just start kind of cleaning off their weapons and preparing for the trek back. But Calanthe and Bene, I think first Marius points and says, points at smoke that's rising in the distance. And Calanthe and Bene, you both know that the exact point from where that smoke is rising is Terrell Lightfall's cabin.
No, not his house. He's not even here.
Do you guys want to go over there?
Yes, please.
Yeah.
Okay. You start pushing through the vines and different minutiae of the fort or the marsh, just rushing as fast as you can. I think you leave the lost men and the Azahk'Mar behind are just kind of like pushing through, trying to get there as quickly as possible.
Gotta go bite. Sorry, Mom, got a motor.
Bene in the lead, you break through the clearing where you know Terrell Lightfall's cabin is, and it isn't on fire. There is just smoke coming out of the chimney. And inside, you see a cloaked figure kind of rustling around.
Yeah.
Do you guys want to go up to the door?
Nah.
I need to check my spells.
What are your spells at?
Okay.
I still have True Sight, by the way.
Ooh, okay. But you go up to the door.
Yeah.
And
I go in.
You go in. And you see someone standing there. It's not Terrell.
Hey, yo, what's good?
And that's where we're going to end our session for this week. Hey! Guys, we only have 2 more episodes left of Below the Shoreline. I hope that you've been enjoying this journey. I certainly have, and cast has all been incredible. Thank you guys so much, as always, for playing. But until next week, when we find out who is lurking in Terrell Lightfall's cabin, beware of what lurks below the shoreline. Bye!
We'll find what lurks below.